use. I mean, we have one of them, but we don't have the other.
I have a
Come on,
webcam
please.
I could use.
Yeah, but we don't have a loadout for it.
You mean overlay?
No, I mean loadout. Like, we don't have, like, the... Usually whenever people do podcasts, it's like they show, like, the people's faces instead of gameplay, but we're doing gameplay because we have nothing else.
Yeah, most people have like custom overlay, which is just their faces in certain spots on the page. But we don't
But
have
we're
any-
broke.
we don't
Cool
have,
enough for that.
Well, no, I mean, we could do that. It's just none of us have webcams.
and
I
we
mean,
don't
I
know
do, but...
and we don't know a guy that can make the thing for us. So join
I
me
can do
playing TF2 while we don't talk about TF2.
And me. Well... Do we have anything that's discussed about TF2?
We can get to that Half-Life stuff later, but for now, Five Nights 4.
Is it okay if I spoil some stuff?
No, because I'm doing a blind stream of it with my mod tomorrow. Hint, hint,
Yeah.
get hype, hint, hint.
Wait, so do you care or do you not care?
No, do
He
not
does care.
say nothing.
Oh, okay.
So that released, what, 2 or 3 weeks ahead of schedule?
Yeah, your mom's gonna have hell.
I've already found out it's going to be a disaster. Scott put out an announcement today saying, so the game's not clear on how this works, so here's how you play.
Yeah.
So if the developer has to say, so here's how my game is actually played in a separate announcement, not giving me total faith in how it actually plays.
No, it plays normal. It plays normal, but from what I've seen,
No phone
it's
guy?
just that
Cause,
no phone guy, no phone guy.
yeah, because you're a
'Cause
little
you're
child in
playing
a
such-
house.
And I really want to, because I already know the ending, and I really want to say who the child is.
It's purple guy, isn't it?
No,
Then say
then
nothing.
oh, it's just. I'm just gonna give one clue. Think 87.
Is it the kid that got bit?
Yee.
Well, much
Well, actually,
spoilers.
technically, you kind of actually. I think you actually kind of fit. Well, we're gonna have to mute chat.
Already did. I have all game sound off. It's cool.
Oh.
I do
So,
that when
can-
my friends yell at me.
Continue.
It's kind of. I think it's already kind of implied that you're playing as that kid once you start the game, but it's like the ending on like how the kid got bitten. It's just. It's really messed up.
Damn it, Scott.
It's not.
So-
It's not anything gory, but it's kind of what happens is messed up.
Do you see the bite happen?
Yeah, but it's in like that old Atari esque thing,
Ah.
like the death mini games.
I find that almost scarier than the normal game at points. Like, for some reason, the purple guy sprite in 3 scares the hell out of me. It's those eyes, man.
Yeah, they actually use that to explain some of the story. Like
Ah!
you can act. No, it's not that scary, but it's like you're playing as the kid. Like each night, I think. Like when you go into the next one, it's like you're playing as like a day that's progressing to the kid's birthday party.
Ah.
But you will get the spooks.
Can't wait.
I can't wait to watch you piss yourself.
Yeah, that's coming up. Tomorrow
Remember
night. Hint, hint.
Yes, you've hinted it again already, John.
Stop.
Hint, hint, wank, wank. All right. We did want to discuss that more. Or we want to move on to the next topic.
One last little anecdote I have about it. So, there were meant to be DLC levels coming out on Halloween, but not the game released earlier. That makes me wonder, is
Yeah,
the
some
DLC
people-
going to release earlier as well?
Yes, some people were thinking that. Another thing about that. There's actually, I think it's when you beat Night 7, you get this thing that's like a case. It's like this little, it's like this black trunk with 2 locks on it, and you can actually like, if you can click on it and shake it around a little bit. Apparently, if you shake it around enough, it'll say like some things are just like meant to like stay closed or something. I don't exactly remember like what it actually says, but it's kind of implying that this might be what's the upcoming DLC. Because there's actually not just that, but there's also like a complete like you can go into like the extras and you can see all the animatronics.
Ooh.
There's actually an animatronic that
Isn't
is
in the game?
currently isn't in the game, and it's called Nightmare.
Hmm.
It's essentially kind of like a retextured, like you know what the Shadow Bonnie is and all that, right?
Yeah.
It's essentially kind of like a Shadow Freddy looking thing.
But also, props to Scott. You know, he's been busting his ass. In less than 1 year. 340 something days. So, a couple weeks less than a year. He's done 4 games and almost finished a DLC for one of those games, too.
Don't forget the movie.
And mobile versions.
Oh, right, yeah.
Scott is on top of things.
Not like Donald Trump. I'm not getting into that.
Trump.
Okay, we're moving on to our next topic.
Yeah, I guess.
Which way you guys want to discuss?
I'm cool with whatever. Anyone feel free. Feel free. I guess that tells us which topic we're going to.
Well,
Rooster Teeth seems convinced that Half-Life 3 is cancelled. And made a whole video about how Half-Life 3 is cancelled.
yes, this just, like, their video just came out, so we're not entirely sure, like, excuse us if, like, tomorrow this ends up, like, being completely false and, like, someone was just trying to troll them or something. But according to them, they have a insider at Valve who has essentially reported that apparently, like, barely anything, like, any form of game development for Half-Life 3 has barely been going on. And so far, the only things that are actually, like, finished are, like, the whole script and everything. Like, what's gonna happen in the game, what the voice lines and all that are gonna be, like, all that. They just, like, haven't, like, made any progress on the actual, well, game portion of it.
That makes me wonder. They say they have an insider at Valve. They do comedy and Let's Plays. I'm sorry if this comes across as bashing Rooster Teeth, but why do they need to tip off people at Valve?
Well, they also did have that insider who leaked, like, Dark Souls 3, and then that turned out to be true.
I wonder if people are just, like, asking Rooster Teeth to give them money for news tips, then. Dark Souls 3. That's a thing, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the thing.
I don't follow Dark Souls news.
Oh. Then you are
It's
sad.
bigger and better than ever.
Speaking of that, do you want to talk about how big and bad the Witcher 3 DLC is? Because that's something you were kind of hyped-ish about.
I don't know. That's kind of old news.
Alright then. What else we got?
I've got some small Fallout news.
Oh yeah, sure. Hit us up with that.
First things first, if anyone didn't know, because I think it was, like, just announced yesterday, and
So
I've
I don't
been-
know.
No, you know, I've been bugging you guys all about it. It's the, hold on, I need to Google it real quick. I completely forgot the name of it. This is for essentially anyone who wasn't able to get the Pip-Boy edition.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah, it's the Fallout. It's the Fallout. What's it called?
Anthology?
I think it's called that. Hold on. Oh, wait.
New
Wait,
news?
I just found something. New news. This is from the Forbes website. Go away. Hold on. I just got this.
The new news is new.
Fallout Shelter coming to Android August 13th.
Woo, I can actually play it then.
Just a couple of weeks.
Good game. Highly recommend.
I had to delete it off my iPhone because Crappy 4S is crappy, so it crashed all day every day. But now I got an Android emulator on my Pooter, so
Yesterday, I played Fallout Shelter for the first time in over a month, and they were actually doing a lot better without me than they did when I played the game, so that says a lot about how I run things.
Alright, now that I've gotten that out of the way, I just got a weird beeping sound.
I did too.
Anyway, it's called the Fallout, yeah, you were right, John. It's the Fallout Anthology series, which is
Hype.
coming September 29th for North America, August 1st for Australia, so in a couple weeks actually, and October 2nd in Europe. It comes with each of the Fallout games that have been released to date for PC, which is Fallout 1, Fallout 2, Fallout Tactics, Fallout 3 Game of the Year Edition and the Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition. So not only are you getting that, you're also getting all the DLC for Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas.
And that's with Fallout 4 as well, right?
No, it's not. It's just for the games that have come out so far.
Huh. So kind of like the Master Chief Collection of Fallout.
Yeah, essentially. But it, from what I'm seeing, it looks like it comes with like some like collectible covers too, like your whatever it's called, those cases. I buy my games through Steam. I haven't actually bought a physical copy in years.
And hopefully it'll be a proper port.
GTA.
We'll discuss that later.
Arkham Knight.
Correct.
Fuck
But,
PC.
not only does it come with all the Fallout games, it also comes with a collectible mini nuke with audible bomb sound, which I'm guessing is just like whenever the mini nuke.
Like the
actually
whistle
is fired.
sound or whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah. I'm guessing. I don't know.
I can't whistle.
But it's actually pretty cheap. I think it was. Yeah, it's just over $40. Like I think it's going for like $59.99. So it's actually pretty cheap for a nice little collectible if you're into the Fallout games like I am. If I had $60, I would probably buy this.
You just said it's 40. Why do you need 60?
I said it's. I think it was 60. This article might be wrong.
GG Forbes.
Oh no, wait. No, it is 60. It's just. It says that buying each game individually on Steam will cost you over 40. I don't know.
Should we run numbers on that real quick?
I mean, if you want to. Hold on, I'll
'Cause
pull it up.
Also, there is QuakeCon going down
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
QuakeCon's going on.
So with the QuakeCon sales, what do you think? Bethesda wouldn't shoot themselves in the. Who'd we lose?
We didn't lose anyone.
We lost Kane.
Bye, Kane.
Bethesda wouldn't shoot themselves in the foot like that, would they? They wouldn't announce the collection during a sale where all the games total costs less than the connection.
You just said connection.
Collection, thank you.
Okay, let's see here.
Would they
The
do that?
Fallout,
Question mark.
Fallout Game of the Year edition costs $13.39. Same for Fallout New Vegas. Anyone got a calculator up?
Man.
Oh, hey, Kane's back.
Yeah,
Kane.
yeah, that was great.
I can do this mentally though. So 13 plus 13. You said there were 13 each, right? So that's 26.
No, it's $13.39.
I'm just gonna round whole
Okay,
numbers on my friend. So 26.
Okay, so and then Fallout 2 costs about $6.
So 31. No, 32.
Fallout Tactics: Brotherhood of Steel costs about $6. Okay, all the just like old Fallout games cost $6.
I don't know
right
how
now.
many there are, so just give me a
There's
number.
3.
So that's 18 plus 26, right?
Uh-huh.
So 18 plus 26, that's a nice even 44, unless I'm mistaken. Yeah.
Yep.
So...
Damn it, Bethesda.
But remember, this is also like a collectibles thing.
That's true.
I mean, you're getting a replica mini nuke, for God's sake. That weapon is amazing.
And on top of that, there's also like art and covers and stuff, right?
Yeah, I think so. Go away, Nat.
So, yeah, I can see why. I just feel like they should have waited till QuakeCon is over to put it up, assuming it's out now.
You can pre-order it.
Yeah, I feel like they should have waited till QuakeCon was over for that.
Eh.
If Steam costs less. But whatevs. So as long as we're on the topic of Bethesda,
Bethesda is eventually going to bring back paid mods.
GG.
Eventually. They said that they want to bring them back, but they're still seeing it as not anytime soon.
They also announced the date of Fallout 4 modding tools, and they're going to be giving out mod kits for everyone for that in 2016. Very early. 2016. So.
That makes me wonder, though, but are they talking... Because, as we know, there's going to be mods for Fallout 4 on consoles. I'm wondering if they mean, like, if this is the modding kit for consoles, because usually whenever like PC games come out, the PC gamers are able to actually just get into like the
Cons-
development kits.
Console doesn't get a kit. Fallout.
Oh, really?
Console doesn't get to make their own mods. Bethesda handpicks the best PC mods and then allows those to be free DLC on console or paid ones if they're paid on Steam.
Oh, they thought they were getting something good.
Now, it's just they get the best of what PC community comes up with. But I believe the scaling, they said, I'm pretty sure they announced the cut somewhere. If I remember off the top of my head, it was like, I think the modder gets 10%, Bethesda gets 25, and Valve takes the rest.
That was the old version.
Was it?
I think it was, or it might have been like 40 for Bethesda. No. Yeah, I think that was the old model.
Okay, the
Again,
old
don't-
model.
I think that's what the old model. So please don't crucify me if like that ends up being wrong.
Brandon is the Messiah.
Oh no! And I got a drop. Ooh. Oh,
What?
I thought that was a hat for a second.
What was
Still
it?
pissed that I got a Force of
Boats.
Nature.
Force of Nature is great.
I know, I'm using a strange though.
I'm using a
And-
festive.
And at the end of the MVM, I got just a regular Force of Nature.
Oh god.
Some more Fallout news, sort of. If I'm in, there will be storms in Fallout. God, it's
4?
not on top of things. Yeah, on Fallout 4, and there's something gonna be called the Glowing Sea, which is actually where the bomb originally. It's gonna be where the bomb originally dropped, and that's where most of the storms will be coming from. And this area, the Glowing Sea, like the area around it, will look like the. You know how people were complaining that like all like Fallout games have been all gritty and like dark and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how that's gonna look.
I kind of like that though, because for the most part, Fallout 4 is different. So this way, there's like an area that kind of fits in with the classic stuff.
Yeah, and I mean we don't. I'm pretty sure that area's gonna be huge because if they've got most of Boston, like we've said a bunch of times on stream and all that, this is gonna be a very big game.
Yeah, it looks from the concept art they showed at E3. It looks like they got most of the Greater Massachusetts area. And as someone that's been running around that area for many years, I'm so hype.
You're going to find your local like Walmart and find out everyone's selling cannibal meat. Because,
I can't
yes,
wait to walk to where I live and then just have it be like the center of the crater. We all know that's how that's gonna go down.
Yeah,
No,
pretty
yeah.
much.
But I think if I'm like interpreting this right, I think storms are like they're not gonna be like in one like set position. I think storms are gonna be random.
Are they gonna be roaming storms or just
Yeah, roaming.
have there not been some, like active weather changes in Fallout before? I've never played, so I don't know.
No, there has not. This is the first game with actual weather effects.
Interesting.
I mean, in like some air, I keep getting sniped. In Fallout New Vegas, I think, if I remember, yeah, there was a area in Fallout New Vegas where it would go from like desert to like just this, like mountain slopes area, but there really wasn't any like weather changes. It was always just sunny and crap.
What year did New Vegas come out? 2008?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was about like a year after Fallout 3.
Okay.
So 2009, 2008 maybe.
Because I was gonna say, because Skyrim came out 2011, and that had a very rare chance of rain on occasion.
Actually, I'm actually wrong. In Fallout New Vegas, there was kind of weather effects, but they were like in, I think, like 2 areas, and they only happened at night, I think. It was like I think it was in, where was that area called? I'd have to look it up again, or I'd have to go back and play it, but there was an actual area in Fallout New Vegas where I think at night there would be like dust storms, and really all it did for me was just lag my game to hell. So I guess that changes something, I don't know.
A little bit. Also,
But-
based on fan request, starting, I guess, Tuesday, I'm going to be streaming New Vegas because, according to the massive vote thread we put up, New Vegas is a pretty clear winner. A lot of people really want to see me fumble through it, having no clue how to play.
Yeah, and I'm not helping.
Yeah, you're gonna just love watching. So, question
You don't.
for you: is it gonna be kind of like the Payday thing, where it's cringeworthy to watch people that don't know what they're doing try to play, or are you just gonna be the kind of person that laughs hysterically?
You should probably laugh hysterically, and I'm just gonna be like, I don't usually.
But
I
since
don't
it's
usually-
me,
I know, but
yeah.
I don't usually like to, just like laugh at players who don't know what they're doing. Like I don't usually like to do that, and I got another pop thing.
I heard that too, so it's not just on your end.
Yeah, but I don't really like to do that. I mean, sometimes I do if I'm watching like a video on YouTube and it's like obvious they're making this a joke.
Right.
But if it's like say I'm like playing this or I'm playing CS:GO and I see some player like just screwing up like horribly, I don't really like to laugh at them. I would actually like to help them out in something.
Yeah, if
Or
they're
like
doing
that.
it for comedic effect, though, more power to them.
Yeah, but it's just I don't really like to just laugh and point at someone when they're doing bad.
And then there's me, making a whole playthrough around the hopes that everyone points and laughs when I'm bad, and somebody's gone again.
Probably gain.
Rip.
But there's also something about the weather effects. The weather effects will actually irradiate you.
Oh.
Yeah, like I think he said like in the storms like it'll be like raining and lightning and everything, and I think he said like when it lightnings it'll like really so like a cloud of like radiation or something.
So acid rain.
I'm guessing.
Color me intrigued. Bethesda.
What color is
Yeah,
it?
Bethesda.
What?
It's huh?
What's it?
Color me intrigued. What shade is that?
Mental color.
Mental color. It's just brain matter.
So gray, because gray matter. Hey. No.
Go die in a hole.
Okay.
Not really. But
I'll use the acid rainwater to swim out. Thanks, Bethesda.
you did this.
That would be pretty bad. Oh, hey. I was killed by that guy.
Me.
Yeah.
Great. I lost my train of thought. I forgot what was.
Now it's a would you rather scenario, though. Would you rather die in a hole or swim out of the hole with the help of acid rain? This is what Bethesda has done to me.
How acidic is the rain?
Yes. As acidic as it is in Fallout
Actually,
4.
That's actually. How deep's the hole?
5 feet taller than you.
5 feet taller than me.
Like, from standing, you have to climb 5 feet to get out.
I'm 6 feet.
So it's 11 feet.
Let me see. How deep? Oh wait, I didn't already ask that. How how hard is the rain falling?
It will fill up the hole.
No, like how hard? Like, is it raining hard, or is it just like lightly sprinkling? And it's gonna take some time.
It'll fill in about 15 minutes. Either of you guys feel free to answer this too. I'm intrigued now.
What is the hole lined with?
Yeah,
Dirt.
just dirt.
Just dirt. And
Oh
rock.
well then.
Dirt
yeah,
and rocks
'cause,
and
like,
crap.
If it's just dirt, then that's just gonna like erode away like instantly.
Yeah.
Well, not instantly, but it's gonna slowly over time.
Anyway, did we say the rain was sprinkling or was it pouring?
Fast enough that it'll fill an 11-foot hole in 15 minutes. And welcome to algebra class, everyone.
Remember when we were talking about Fallout 4?
What's that?
Well, if it's lined with dirt, I'll just dig myself some handholds and footholds. Thank you very much.
Smart statement is smart. Oh, you were right there, you asshat. Ha! Oh, right, podcast.
Should we get back to the topic of Fallout 4 or keep going with this?
Do we have anything else to say about Fallout 4?
Let's hope it doesn't suck and is riddled with bugs like usual Bethesda games. No offense to Bethesda, of course, but everyone kind of knows their track record with releasing games. Right?
When they develop them, sometimes.
Sometimes.
Doc
But-
Mitchell, no. Doc Mitchell, why?
Oh no, wait, that was Obsidian.
It was.
But the
Yeah,
games
but-
they publish, they always do well on. Dishonored, pretty good, except for when that DLC released with the 100% crash, but we haven't talked about that. And Wolfenstein New Order was flawless.
Yeah, but I'm talking about with their open world games. Their open world games, whenever they release like Skyrim and Fallout 3, those released, they didn't have any like I think if I remember correctly, they didn't really have any like crashing bugs, but they had a lot of
Really annoying stuff.
I wouldn't call it annoying. I would more along call it hilarious.
Like the
Like,
freaking giant slam in Skyrim.
I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry.
Oh.
If the giants hit you, you would fly up to world height. And
Oh, that still happens. I just did it.
yeah, I know. Bethesda found that the community found it so hilarious and made so many jokes with it that they actually made it part of the game. It was a glitch that became official because people loved it so much. And stuff like that. Stuff like that is why I like Bethesda.
Yeah, but I'm a little worried. That was a voice crack. I'm a little worried for Fallout 4. Just the size of the game, like just.
It is their biggest game ever. They
Yeah,
say.
I mean, if this is like going like on, if that guy that said like 400 hours in and he's still finding new stuff, he's talking like, if that guy's talking like full on, like he's going on, he like just started the game and he's just like playing through it and he's not just like talking about like, oh, I found a new bush or something. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried on how buggy that's gonna be at launch, because you know that game's is definitely gonna release with some bugs. It's not gonna be flawless.
I definitely don't expect it to be flawless, but at the same time, it's Fallout freaking 4. Like, this is as close as it gets to Half-Life 3 in modern gaming without being Half-Life 3. So, it's going to be pretty polished, I imagine, and I definitely know they're going to support it, and bug fixes, especially with modding tools on the way.
Why don't they just
I can't be the only one that is like super duper hyped for Doom now, right?
Aw, Doom!
Doom. They
We should co-op.
of course, but
That
does
includes
anyone
you.
know what they show? I know, but
I was talking to Kane.
Oh,
That
right.
If you want in, of course.
Ah.
The Doom Coop.
But
yeah.
I'm honestly wondering. I know they showed off like a playable demo of Fallout 4 at E3, not E3, QuakeCon.
QuakeCon.
Yeah, I'm honestly wondering like what are they showing off for Doom at QuakeCon? Are they showing off like a playable demo too, or?
Even if they're not, they have one ace in the hole. This is essentially a reboot, right?
Yeah, they're not even
What's-
calling it like Doom 4. It's like just
Yeah.
completely just called Doom.
What's the gaming icon from the original Doom that we've never seen in use in the reboot, except for just firing up at the end of a trailer?
BFG.
BF freaking G.
Or the
There was
BMFG,
BF
depending on
I thought there was BFG in 3 or not? Yeah, 3.
But
Doom
we haven't
3.
seen it in the new one. We haven't seen Doom 4 BFG.
Skippy is
Well,
thought we
we've
did.
seen it, just not in action.
We haven't seen it in actual combat yet.
We just
So-
they just teased us.
Those heartless bastards. But anyway,
If the Fallout or the Doom Collector's Edition comes with a scale replica of the BFG, I will die.
are they doing that again? I know you
I
can.
don't know, but
But if they do,
I know they did that for Doom 3 question mark. There's some place where you can get replicas.
I would surrender.
probably. I know that you can actually go like on the Bethesda store and you can still get the special edition of Wolfenstein: The New Order.
I just. What's the special edition?
I think it just. Let me just.
Isn't
I'm
it
gonna Google
just
this real quick.
Doom 4 beta, which I really want?
No. Let me check this real quick. You guys keep discussing stuff while I search this up.
Actually, yeah, that reminds me. And that's a title change they made pretty recently then, because it was on the Wolfenstein The New Order store page, where the pre-order reward for that was Doom 4 beta, and they called it Doom 4.
Well, did you get it off of Steam?
No, but I'm saying on the Steam page, they were calling it Doom 4 at the time, right before Wolfenstein released.
That was because they didn't actually have a set name for it. It was still called Doom 4. But then I think they scrapped that whole title after, I don't know, something.
Oh no.
That was
Look, I don't-
perfect. A scout died in TF2, and then just that little kid's like, oh no!
It was.
Oh yeah, let's see here. I can order the Fallout Anthology Collection for $50. Exactly.
That's actually a pretty good deal.
I'm going to buy this once I get enough money, because I really love the Fallout
But
series.
you already have all the games.
No, I don't. I don't have Fallout. I don't have Fallout 1, 2, or Tactics. I need those games. Plus, I wouldn't mind having, you know, an actual physical copy of freaking Fallout 3 in New Vegas. Yeah.
Are they PC discs you're getting?
Yeah, PC. It's only PC.
Ah, ooh.
I actually like it because it's like, this series has been out since what, the 80s?
98, I think.
Or whatever, I'm not good with dates. But it was originally released for PC, and we're getting a nice little collection for PC, and that's nice.
Yeah. Very
I'm
good for you,
still
Bethesda.
mystified that the first Sniper Elite came out in '98.
Did it really?
Yeah, the graphics are.
Oh,
And then 2 was, what, 2012?
Yeah. So.
yeah, I'm gonna order this once I get some money. Let me see. Okay, video games. Let's check here.
Holy crap, Revengefly is.
Oh wow, yeah. It's Pip-Boy edition was 120.
What's the Pip-Boy edition of the thing?
You know what the Pip-Boy edition is.
The edition that comes with a Pip-Boy, silly.
Oh, right, a Fallout 4.
Doomcoff.
You
You
wanna make
can
a Minecraft?
actually, if anyone's interested, you can go pre-order Doom now.
Do you get a beta key?
Let me check. Doesn't look like it.
Never mind then. I will be keeping my money until...
You want a freaking beta key? Go out and buy like the physical copy at like Target or GameStop or something.
But then
You
I
can
would have
still
to play it on the console.
Just-
And
There's
also...
like There's a freaking there's a Target near my house that still sells that actually sells the Wolfenstein The New Order edition for PC, and it's still got the beta code.
I just
So,
went to GameStop and got it for my Xbox.
Wolfenstein New Order?
Yeah.
Did they move that to the
Okay,
new console?
Yeah.
This is the special edition for Wolfenstein. It's the Wolfenstein The New Order Panzerhund edition. It comes with, it looks like, hold on. It comes with a vintage Foot Locker style box with a stamp. Inside you'll find a classified folder affixed to the lid containing 11 classified documents, an assortment of maps, case files, and even an X-ray. The bulk of the blah 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 blah. It's just a bunch of like collectible stuff. There's like a medal in it. There's some concept art, stickers, little replica model of one of those robotic dog things.
Well, that sounds absolutely not worth anything. I would be
Yeah.
buying that just for the Doom 4 beta, which I need to stop saying because it's not called Doom 4.
Well, I mean, it is good for you if you like collecting stuff.
Sniper
Yeah.
Elite 3 Collector's Edition is too good to be true.
The closest thing to a collector's edition I ever got was I got a steel case with Assassin's Creed 3, and that was the extent of that.
He closed both the doors and trapped himself inside.
When I was, I'm trying to think now, 12-ish, I
Oh,
had
so-
every Halo game that was out at that time, but Halo 2. I was so pissed that I could not find it anywhere.
I have
And then-
the MCC and the
Right.
ODST deal, and I still kept my copy of Reach because that's not in the MCC.
Right. But I went to a Salvation Army, or I don't know if you guys have that.
Yeah.
I know what it is, but
Well, I
like
Goodwill, stuff like that.
yeah.
They had the collector's edition of Halo 2. I literally screamed. I
Oh crap, there's...
was so excited, and I still have it, and it still plays just fine.
Cool.
And I
Was it
beat
for
in, like,
PC
a-
or Xbox?
Xbox.
It's hard to. There's actually I know I've told you guys this before. Well, I've told you about the story. You guys remember I told you guys about fries?
Oh yeah, we were just talking about that yesterday.
Yeah. They actually do sell a lot of like PC gaming stuff and a bunch of PC games. You can actually go down there right now, and they still have copies of the original Halo Combat Evolved.
No way.
Like
Really?
brand new. I'm not kidding. Like
The
you can
original
go
or the
down-
anniversary re-release?
It's like the original version,
Damn.
and they're like brand new.
I'm really glad that they included ODST as DLC in the Master Chief Collection because I never got a chance to play that one before. I'd never played 1 or 2 before the Master Chief Collection either, actually, so...
You monster.
I've never played a Halo game all the way through.
I've
There's
never
your
played a
monster.
Halo game.
There's your monsters, Kane!
Yeah, alright. You
So-
both are coming with me to hell.
Because I have finished
I
3
thought that was
and...
established.
Because I have finished
No,
3,
like,
4, and
episode.
Reach. All of which are great games.
I finished 2, 3, 4, Reach. Yeah, 2, 3, 4, and Reach.
Captain Kane, question.
Yes.
Did you play the Halo 5 beta?
Oh my god, yas.
I loved it. What do you think of it?
I don't get what people are saying about, oh, it's Call of Duty now. Because it's not. They're just a bunch of idiots.
What do you think of the, like, ground slam Spartan ability? I saw no one using it.
Probably because it's really hard to use. And I tried so hard, but I could not.
Over the
Got
entire
so far.
over the entire week of, or was it a week or 2 weeks? It was 2, right?
3.
3.
3. Yeah, they extended it at, like, on the last week.
Wish I knew
Yes.
that. I thought it ran out the original date, and damn it.
Or at least I think they did. It might have been 2. I don't know.
But whatever it was, I was actively using the ground slam the whole time and got I think 5 kills with it during the entire beta. So
Get Shrek done.
also, did they remove assassinations?
It might have been just for the beta, but I hope not, because you have no idea how fun it was to play Team Snipers and just run around tackling.
Oh yeah.
It was,
My greatest ever moment in Halo 4 was freaking multi-team. You know, the like 8-team mode or whatever,
yeah.
where it was all these teams of 2, and I went on a 6 kill spree, just assassinating like 3 other teams, and that's where I would die content.
Oh, fun fact, Halo 4, if you put down a hologram and set it to go over a dead enemy's body, it will
Oh
teabag.
yes, it does.
What?
Yeah. You
Can-
can remote teabag.
Kane, why have we never played the Master Chief Collection together?
I don't know, we should.
Quick question.
Did you just rage quit?
No, I need to check some stuff that's going on in my background, and I didn't want to get kicked. So yeah, I'm checking some trade.tf stuff real quick.
All right.
But I got a question real quick. I know a lot of people kind of talk about this, but I honestly, considering that I've never actually played a full Halo game through, and the only ones I played are like ODST and 3, and that was like just with like my nephew screwing around. But I think, isn't there like a lot of hate for 4?
Yeah, everybody hates it because it was made by 343, but it was actually really good.
I see why people dislike it. It was the first one to have a proper sprint system.
Which made it like 8 times better.
I really enjoyed it. It was my favorite. No. It was not my favorite. As I said that, I realized the hate for it, or the hate I'll get for it. Halo 2, best one.
Yes.
I thought that's also established that people like 2.
2 is my favorite. I see why everyone loves it, but in my opinion, 4 is a close second. And also, in my opinion, based on what I played in the beta, 5 is going to take my position as favorite.
From the gameplay I've seen from 5, it actually kind of looks really cool. Like, what's that new game mode they introduced or something? Like full-on
Warzone.
Warfare?
Yes!
Yeah, Warzone. That looks cool, honestly.
Kane, want to stream Warzone with me when it comes out?
Yes. Oh, so many yes.
Oh, if only I had an Xbox One.
Go.
And a functioning
do that.
PC. And a PlayStation 4.
Don't
And a
do that.
3DS.
Do that.
Do you know
I
about
need the new 3DS.
still using the default, like the original?
Because Binding of Isaac came out yesterday on the new 3DS.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. But I'm still using the pleb one that came out, you know, when it did. So.
I know I'm gonna get some hate for this, but I want a PS Vita.
Okay, question. Has everyone played Hotline Miami?
Yes.
Yes.
And-
The first one, yes.
And you know how essential the controls are to it, right?
Yes.
From the people I've spoken to, the PS Vita version is like unanimously hailed as the best version of Hotline Miami. I just can't see that.
It turns
Yeah.
out, like, it wasn't like a lot of the hate for the second one, like it was a lot of gunplay and not like a lot, like, it was more gunplay than melee, like the first one.
I understand the hate. They did with some levels. Most were okay. They did with some a few things you should never do.
I
in
know the
Hotline
beard
Miami.
levels. I know from what I've heard, the beard levels were like a lot of just like full on like shooting and everything.
Yeah, but
Mostly
he could
'cause you weren't-
swap to melee, so those get a pass from me.
Yeah.
But from me, it was just iffy because most of the levels had very wide open spaces, and almost all of those spaces had see-through windows with gunmen on the other side, so you could easily just get picked off through that, even when
Yeah.
you're with a melee-only character. So I see why there's a lot of hate for it, but like everything else Hotline Miami, once you learn the rhythm, you can get through it pretty quick.
Feels really good.
Oh yeah. Feels Hotline.
Oh, freaking Waltz.
What'd Waltz do?
He's already got Fallout 4.
I have a friend who loves it so much, he's already pre-ordered it on both on PC and Xbox One.
Is that the guy that we played Killing Floor 2 with?
Yes, it is!
Yeah, I know. I envy him.
Oh, I thought you said UMVM, and I was like, what? Should we talk about the upcoming TF2 updates?
Yeah. Go away, Nats. Oh, sorry.
Who's not? Who?
I'm gonna kill you.
YouTube.
I guess we can transition to that, but possible upcoming TF2 updates. I'm gonna start with kind of the confirmed ones first. Kind of. Again, these are kind of confirmed. Kind of. Again, gonna repeat that. Kind of, so I don't get killed. Of course, there's what everyone's been really hyped for: NG versus Spy. Yeah, NG versus Spy. I almost forgot my update.
Good job.
Which a lot of people are thinking that it's coming soon, mostly for the fact that this update kind of really balanced the only real big class changes were to the Spy and NG, with the Spy getting a lot of changes to his weapons and the Engineer actually getting a faster movement and builds times. Like, he's able to actually.
Oh, is he faster now? I haven't played him.
Well, he's not faster in the sense like his character moves faster. It's just like, it's more in the sense that whenever you're like hauling buildings, you're a lot faster now. I think like you actually just move at default speed, whereas beforehand you would move, I think, like maybe like
2/3, right?
Yeah, 2/3 slower. And if multiple engineers are hitting the same building, they actually stack on top of each other. Like it'll actually build a lot faster than it originally would.
I thought
Um,
before it was multiplier, now it's addition, so it's actually slower.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
But they also gave Spy a lot of straight up combat changes, which I find interesting.
I haven't really played much Spy lately. Well, I mean, I have. I've just been playing it like I used to be.
From what the changelog said for Gunmetal, the Spy now has a lot more ways to survive getting out of a combat situation he can't
Oh yeah,
win.
of course. Like how the Spy has the
He is
resistance,
resistances.
damage resistance.
Yeah.
when he's in cloak.
So
And I
does that
know
make
Dan-
Deadringer triple OP now.
They actually nerfed the
No.
Dead Ringer.
Yeah, they nerfed it. The
You-
Dead Ringer.
When you
Um,
first cloak with it, you now have half cloak, and you have to build up the rest with ammo boxes.
Yeah, and you cannot pick up ammo boxes while invisible. None of the watches can do that. Only the stock one can do that now.
Well, and the
And-
cloak and dagger, but
Huh?
cloak
What's
and dagger. If you don't move, you regen cloak.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, of course, but
To me, that will always be the best one, unless they like quadruple the rate the cloak goes down.
or as everyone calls it, the cloak and stand still, or whatever they call it, something standstill. But it also got the Dead Ringer nerfs. I don't know if this was a nerf because I really don't play Spy much, but now it only takes 35%. It's like minus 35% cloak meter from ammo boxes, so you're getting less cloak from ammo boxes.
Not sure if that was a
Uh,
nerf actually. I'm pretty sure it was. Oh,
I'll have to go back and like check on that, but because again I don't really play Spy much, and in fact probably once this whole war update comes out, I'll be siding with the engineer side because that's
Speaking
mostly
of
what I
spies,
say. What?
not just a little.
Oh, you're siding with Spy, aren't you?
Well, yes, just because it's so fun to troll the hell out of people as spies. But I said that because I burned a spy.
Oh,
But yeah,
Yeah.
I really do enjoy playing spy. It's a lot of fun for me. Just troll the hell out of everyone.
I just like to have a gun that aimbots. Not really, but
Brandon's a hacker.
I kind of like playing engineer just in the sense that it's more how do I explain this?
Kind of relaxed.
Focused.
Yeah, well, yeah, more team focused. I'm definitely helping out my team more, and it's essentially usually I'm the only one that's actually, protecting the objectives. Everyone else is out,
Right.
being aggressive and everything. I'm usually sitting back here, like, trying to protect the control point or trying to protect the, the intelligence from getting nabbed up by people, and I'm usually the only line of defense.
It's like a lot of people say. A good NG is credit to team. A bad NG is just a waste of everyone's time and an empty slot.
Resources. Yes. That, and I like playing him in MBM. I just love hearing that little pinging sound whenever you're just taking out all the scouts.
Oh,
makes
yeah.
the hearing infection worth it. You're gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
Seriously, do not wear headphones while that's on and playing MBM. You will go deaf.
Just turn off the little ding.
No, I'm just saying, like, to people who actually do that, because you're gonna go deaf.
Yeah, that's me.
That legitimately hurts, and I've actually gotten an ear infection from that.
What?
I think it was like 2 summers ago. I was
What?
playing so much. Oh, shut up, John.
It took you a while.
It took me 2 whats.
That's twice as many as I thought it would take.
God darn it, John.
I was gonna do that. I decided against it.
No.
See, that's
Uh,
called impulse control. I have none
You have no impulse control at all.
whatsoever.
Take you to like a candy store, buys everything. Turns out to be
Doesn't
drug
buy
lab.
everything.
Turns out to be what?
Turns out to be drug lab.
Even better.
Another possible update, and this is possible, but not very likely to happen, is an invasion update. some people were. I remember a while back there was, I think VNN, like a Valve News Network, put up a video on it, and some of the points kind of make sense, and some of the stuff that's come out recently
Indicates
kind of,
space, but that could
Yeah.
just point towards the
Anything.
asteroid.
yeah, also asteroid, of course.
If there is going to be an invasion update, I think asteroid would either come with or before it.
I honestly think if they were to do an invasion, because I mean, I think that would be saved for what is it, Scream Fortress? Because really, we've essentially gone through everything that is Scream Fortress. We've sent the Man Brothers to hell. We've fought Marasmus. We've fought for Marasmus. We've fought freaking Demoman's Eye. We fought the headless, horseless, whatever that was.
Horseless headman, no, horseless,
Headman.
horseless, headless, horseman.
Horseman. Yeah.
That.
I mean, there's not. Also, we've technically fought Zephaniah Man in the sense that
He is the.
little ghost guy in the Harvest reskin.
I thought that was a different one.
No, that's Zephaniah.
He's also the horseless, headless horseman.
No, no, he's not. That's explained. He's a long lost relative of the Man family.
Whatever.
But he can't. I know that Zephaniah Man can be seen in the Hell Tower. That little ghost on the clock tower. That's him. But I mean, yeah, that would make sense for a Halloween update because again, we've essentially gone through everything. I mean, there's not really much we can do unless they want to revive the Man Brothers again.
Again.
For the
But
80 million time.
but what else is there?
Snipers from New Zealand.
Oh yeah, we're getting another TF2 comic soon.
Ish.
Which again, yeah, soon-ish. No clue when that's gonna be coming out, but I still kind of think Valve's full of crap, because I honestly think that this whole quote-unquote just a comic thing is, I feel like it's Valve being Valve and they're trying to pull a fast one and they're like, I just have this weird feeling that it's definitely gonna be for an update.
On the one hand, I see why they would use a comic to talk about new stuff, but at the same time, I feel like they wouldn't, in canon, kill off a player class.
Yeah, that's kind of debatable, because honestly to me, it looks like the sniper's dead and the medic's operating him in that little leaked picture. By the way, there's a leaked picture if someone wants to go find that. It's like... I forgot who did it. It's like someone who works for Valve. When someone asked him, it's like this here. It's like, this is coming in a couple of weeks or something, like 6 or 8 weeks, they said. But I don't know how long ago that was. And it
Releases
essentially
tomorrow.
but I do know that it was like the picture was the sniper was on an operating table and medic was looking over him, and the picture just looked really depressing. And then the fact that in the last TF2 comic, Sniper was shot like 3 times by like the old Team Fortress Classic team.
With the medic in place of their medic.
Yeah.
Talking about the comic just reminded me, still waiting on that Killing Floor 2 update.
Oh yeah, but we'll discuss that in a little bit because there's still some more stuff for TF2 to discuss.
Is there?
Well, there's the asteroid thing, which...
We already talked about.
No, we didn't talk about how close that is.
It does have a vibe that's getting mighty close.
Oh, yeah. If anyone doesn't know, if you go on Manpower right now, there's a lot of stuff that's really implying that asteroid is... Stupid Nat. Okay,
Manpower?
stop
You mean Powerhouse?
now. Yeah, God.
Manpower
Yeah.
is a game mode.
I know.
I'm more clarifying for the viewers. He means Powerhouse, the map.
I know, I'm just not on top of things tonight. But yeah, Powerhouse. If you go on Powerhouse, you can go and you can see a lot of stuff that's really just implying that Moonbase, or well, technically Moonbase and Asteroid are getting soon, are going to be released soon. Mostly because you can find like some launch pads, some stuff, like a bulletin board that has stuff about the moon landing and other things like Starfield or whatever.
Adventure
if you want-
Capitalist just got a moon update.
Shut up. It's been out for like a year now. But,
No, it confirms it, because I started playing right now, right before the thing. That confirms it all.
Oh, darn it, John.
I am the missing link between the Adventure Capitalist conspiracy and the Team Fortress. This is not a thing that exists.
But I can't really explain it well, but if you guys want to see more, I know, again, like Valve News Network, he put up a video about this, kind of pointing some things out, and I actually kind of found some things for my own.
Wait, did you just
One
refer
is-
to a whole network as a he?
Yeah, it's one person.
Then how's that a network?
I don't know, his channel is Valve News Network, but it's run by him and his brother, I think. I don't know,
Ah.
don't want to get into it right now.
Okay.
But
Get your
I
moves,
actually,
John.
I kind of did find one thing, and
No.
I'm again not sure if anyone else has found it because I haven't really found anyone who's reported on it. But again, in Powerhouse,
Yeah.
or yeah, Powerhouse, in the spawns you can actually find a little trash bin filled with these little like strange-looking black little cubes. These little like black cubes of like some mineral. And if you actually go onto Asteroid and in the middle of the base outside,
There are
if you go in a little pit,
crystals.
yeah, there are a crap ton of crystals that look the exact same way, just growing out of the wall. And again, this entire map is kind of there's a lot of implication.
Implication.
Yeah, I need a drink. Badly.
You know, I'm in TF2. I should actually swap to Asteroid and show that off to the players.
Well, first we should change to Powerhouse and show that, and then go to Moonbase.
I'm already on Moonbase.
I hate you. Also, we're calling it Moonbase. It's called Asteroid.
Isn't the map called Moonbase?
No, it's called RD Asteroid.
Huh.
Although,
Oh well.
I also wanted to comment on one thing. I feel like once they actually put out this robot destruction update, I think it's gonna have a couple more maps, because when Valve first announced it, either this is a wording mistake or it's like they're gonna add more maps later. Because when they first announced the whole space update, they actually said it was a moon base and not like this as Asteroid. And I'm not actually sure if that's just like a mishap with the wording or what, but it might just be implication that more like our robot destruction maps are coming in the future.
Special delivery.
Oh god. Just give up on that game mode, man.
Never! Valve, you owe me. So what I've been noticing is, as you can see, they've been texturing a hell of a lot of stuff on Moonbase.
Where are you?
Moonbase. And also, my favorite thing that I
Crap,
discovered...
I meant your game.
I'm outside the solar panels that I discovered this last update. Also, there's those crystals down there Brendan was talking about.
Go away. Not
They-
you. Nah.
They coded the freaking solar panels in Australia in this update.
They did?
Yeah.
I just been noticing a lot of glitchy textures.
Yeah, they broke all the textures on this map, as you guys can see on all the walls and
Okay,
stuff.
thank god. I thought it was my graphics card having, like, just... I thought it was my graphics card,
No,
like,
they-
suicide.
No, they textured some stuff in this map, changed the solar panels to Australium, and broke 1,000,010 textures.
That actually kind of, there's also another thing that I wanted to talk about with the TF2 comics. Another reason I kind of think about this, because in the Team Fortress 2 comics, they're searching for the last bit of Australium in the world.
And the last
And-
time you see it, it's
Freaking, Sniper's mom is launching off with a rocket covered in the stuff.
Well, that's the only supply that Gray Man does not own. But
Well, no, it's, what's her face? The administrator. has
Oh,
her- her
right.
name is- she's
Gray
trying
Man
to
was
steal-
supposed to own it, but she stole that.
Yeah, now she's trying to steal all the world's Australium, and when they go and try and find the last of it, it's on a spaceship, because Sniper's dad is a retard. No offense, I probably should not have said that.
That's fine. Probably. But
Probably
yeah, Sniper is Superman.
Yeah, yeah. Just go read the comic. I'm not going to explain it. Just go read
That's
the comic.
not a
It's-
joke. Sniper
we're not
is
joking.
actually Superman. The comic explains this. Australian.
I think Halloween mode's on this map.
It's a Valve server, so I don't see why it would be.
Eternal Ween.
I don't know what this is. Oh, I'm not on blue anymore.
You're on red. Your red team.
Yeah, I just spent the entire...
Halloween mode's on.
I spent the entire podcast until we just swapped servers on red team. And now I just swapped to blue and... Or other way. Yeah. So you can see here that these walls aren't textured. Or even little notes that just say...
Wait.
50%.
Yeah.
John, look at me. I'm a mass murdering hot dog.
What the actual hell is that? I've never seen that.
Halloween items.
That's actually pretty cool.
Remember when we had actual topics we were talking about?
Nah.
We did? Killing Floor 2 update was one.
Are we done talking about TF2? Like, have we run out of topics?
I say so.
Alright. Let's move on to Killing Floor 2, shall we?
Have they done a new what we're up to?
Actually, let me check. I haven't actually checked yet.
I haven't checked this week.
I'm gonna check it real quick.
They seem to have just abandoned the schedule for those, and they're now doing one every week. Unless I'm incredibly slow at checking these, which is also possible.
But for anyone who didn't know, at E3 they actually showed off a trailer for their next upcoming little
big
update. Yeah, big update. Which is the what was it called? The
Demolition and something.
Stupid gnats. These things are killing me.
But it brings the return of fan favorite Firebug and Demolition perks.
Yeah.
As well as things that go kaboom. Also, there's
What's today?
Today's 24th.
Oh well, yeah. One just got put up.
Oh hey!
Digging Too Deep. Deep below layers of modern. Oh, I think it's for a new map.
Hype.
Let me check the screenshot. Yeah, it's for a new map, and it looks like it's set in the catacombs.
Does it talk about a release date anywhere?
Hold on. Ooh, that's really freaky.
What?
I'm looking at the screenshots now. They are really freaky.
Cool.
This is like original Killing Floor. Okay, yeah, we are going to die here.
We'll link this in the description below.
That's again for on YouTube, because this will be on
right.
YouTube.
This is a live Twitch stream currently, but for the YouTube archiving giggies, it'll be over there. I went a long way.
Oh, and that's a link for that. Dev Days number 7.
But yeah, this update adds a lot of cool things. I think it was either PC Gamer or Polygon that got exclusive footage of a weapon a couple days ago. But there's this RPG that you can swap to fire backwards in the new update.
That's kind of cool.
So if you're getting chased, you can just turn it around and clear the crowd behind you, which could be a lot of fun. And also there's a Berserker update in the works for Killing Floor, and I'm very excited for that. Although it seems to... I'm not sure how I feel about it in retrospect, because it seems like Berserker will then become more about passive buffs than it will be about actually tanking with melee stuff.
This map is dark.
Lighting-wise or atmosphere?
Lighting-wise. Well, I mean, atmosphere, yeah, it's really freaking dark. There's freaking skeletons and Satan everywhere.
So is it just a remake of KF Hell?
No. No.
Okay, then.
No. It's like legitimately catacombs, but
so it's a remake of Catacombs.
There was a Catacombs map?
Might have been a community map, but I know I played one at one point. If you know a lot more about, well, you do know a lot more about Killing Floor than I do, so if you haven't heard of it, I'm just going to assume it's a community.
But anyway,
Kane has a ghost ship.
They said that they wanted to, on this map, they wanted to they wanted to focus more on the night vision and flashlights. Like, they wanted to make those more viable. Because as it stands, all the maps that are out right now are really like, they're pretty bright. Like, there's really almost no need to have a flashlight.
I use it in some areas, specifically on some parts of. I definitely rely on it in the subways on Paris.
Yeah.
And
again,
a little bit on Volter.
Yeah, but again, that's only in some parts of the map. Like, this map is like entirely dark.
Mixed feelings. On the one hand, hooray atmosphere, but on the other hand, gameplay.
Well, I mean, the whole entire... Well, it's not exactly an arcade shooter. I mean, Killing Floor 2 is, again, a survival horror game.
Yeah, I know, but I like to be able to see when I play video games.
And that's why they're giving you a flashlight and night vision.
Actually, yeah, I think that alone will make Berserker worth it. Is it Zerker gets night vision?
I think it was Assault, maybe.
You mean Commando?
I don't know. I haven't played Killing Floor 2 in a while.
I can't remember. I know Commando has the Cloaker spotter. Stalker, that's the one.
That was stupid.
Just like you.
Shut up.
Oh,
Shots have been feared.
Feared?
so many shots, all have them been feared.
They are in the air and doing the damage. Ah,
Ow, Uber medics are Uber.
confirmed. But do we have anything else for Killing Floor 2? Or is that all about that?
Essentially all about that.
So what else did we have? Esports,
Uh,
right?
Yeah, hold on. I need to look a little more into this. But for anyone that doesn't know...
Like me, I'm still very in the dark on this.
Yeah, let me look at this again.
Esports are getting drug testing.
Yeah, apparently some sort of scandal went down last...
Week?
Okay, I know none of... I don't know. I'm looking at this right now. I'm going to...
Like, I don't understand it, I have to say. Like, it's Counter-Strike Day, better get my steroids. Like, why?
Finger injuries, I would assume?
Well, yeah, there are finger injuries. That is... Well, wrist and finger injuries. A competitive video gaming organization will begin testing players for performance-enhancing drugs next month.
Again, what performance-enhancing drugs?
Well, remember, a lot of esports are like, like Dota, MOBAs, Twitch shooters like CS:GO, stuff like that. So
Red Bull? Mountain Dew? Like,
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking more like, stuff that enhances your reaction time and all that. Like makes you more like. I'm just rambling now, but like something that would improve your reaction times and perception, maybe. I don't know.
Adderall.
And apparently they already stole our core.
yeah, even though the round didn't start. This is
And
a
it's in
beta
our
for a
spawn.
reason.
Now it's gone. Now it's broken. Now it's gone.
Thanks, beta. So here's them big crystals that Brandon was talking about earlier. And they're actually square-shaped in this, too, which is kind of interesting.
It's the ESL that's getting the drug tests.
I don't know what that is.
Earlier this month, Corey Friesen, who now plays CAS, spoke about his performance with the former team in the video interview. Hectic nature, go away. Nature of the communication. I'm not so sure about this. Just know that esports is getting drug testing now.
Fun fact, 2013, esports had 6 million more viewers than the NBA Finals.
Did you watch Game Theorist?
Maybe.
What theory be this?
Why aren't esports considered like real sports? Like, like last year they showed the Dota Internationals on ESPN2 and everyone was like pissed off.
I did not know this because I followed neither ESPN or Dota.
well, last year, I think it was last year, yeah, ESPN2 decided, hey, let's go ahead and showcase or like show the Dota 2 internationals, like the full on like, how long does the internationals last? Like 3 days, I think, or 4,
Something like that.
or maybe it was a week. I don't know. But they decided to show all the internationals like on live TV. Bunch of people who like constantly watch ESPN and all that got really pissed off on Twitter, and they just, let's just say they just ended up looking like a bunch of man children.
Oh, this isn't a sport, but poker is.
Yeah, like
Is poker on ESPN too?
Yeah,
Yes.
a lot of, and chess, and to an even kind of larger degree of stupidity, stacking cups is too.
Okay.
Yay, hypocrisy.
Yay! Where's Chucky do his confetti sound? But to all those people that like watching those things on ESPN, no offense to you, Counter-Strike is more worthy of that spot than freaking
Stacking cups.
Well, maybe not Counter-Strike, what with its M rating, but like Dota and
Dota 2's rated M, I think.
Yeah, it is.
whack. Okay then, Smite and
So confused.
I don't know. I don't play.
I don't play the Momos.
I tried it once. I didn't like it.
I played Smite for a while, but the community was just so elitist. Like, no thank you.
And that's why everybody thinks PC gaming sucks. True story.
We're not all bad. Don't look at us. We're not an example. We're terrible. But not everyone's bad.
Really though, like we are such bad.
We are scum.
Unless-
You should probably turn this off right now. Don't do that.
Or do it.
Don't.
Laggy.
But... anything else? Because if we're out of topics, you know what that means.
We cancel this show and never come back?
No! Trump time!
Oh. Yeah, completely off of the topic with gaming. Which I hope we never do this again. Or have to do it again. Donald Trump.
And his silly hair.
That's the one thing you get out of it. Is this...
Also, he brought us to war, mainly himself and his own corporate empire, but whatever. To war with the Mexican drug cartel.
What's that? Do I hear... Oh, never mind, I don't hear anything.
Oh.
How many oh, good.
Who wants to hear a fun but truly depressing fact?
Maybe.
We're in too much debt.
Of the 3 presidential candidates,
Donald Trump is winning.
that is true,
Oh, crap.
but one is under a criminal investigation and the other is at war with the cartel. These are the people that are running our country.
I hope that Bernie guy wins. He knows what's up.
Who?
Vote me for president. I don't know what I'm doing, but at least I don't know what.
At least you're not under criminal investigation, as far as we know, or at a
Is that
secret...
Hillary? Are you talking about Hillary Clinton?
Da!
Oh, yeah. I hope that I do not want her to win at all.
And I don't know how to screw up, so.
That means you'll probably do it.
I
But
swear to God.
you're
someone's gonna
less
end up like
likely to screw up than the man that's gone to war with the drug cartel.
I need to kill J27 Sebastian 01.
That's the TF2 name. It is non-official hit. Let's not
But-
in the future. Let's not follow up politics with murder speak. We need at least a 5-minute buffer.
Okay.
Well, yeah,
I'm not going to follow that rule at all.
I probably sounded sexist when I said I don't want Hillary Clinton to be president.
I don't care that you don't want her to, because, you know, if you are saying that for sexist reasons,
No,
which I know
I'm
you're
not,
not,
I'm not.
yeah, I know, then it would be problem stance. But since you don't, for the fact that, you know,
She
she's
doesn't seem to know what she's doing.
The fact that she is part of an ongoing criminal investigation is my reason for saying no vote for you.
Yeah, that's what I don't like. It's like, if you're being investigated, you don't run for president.
The
It's not something you need
investigation
to-
started after she started running, which is even worse.
Yeah, if you're running for president, don't goof.
Don't
Wait.
don't go and illegal. Do not illegal. That is bad.
I tried illegaling once. It ended horribly. My toaster is beating me up for crack money. See, that's from earlier. Me and Mentality were playing GTA, and yeah.
But
Guys, I gotta go illegal.
I wanted to like. It's like she's not really handling the situation very well. It's like, oh, I'm being investigated because of this whole email scandal that's been going on for a while now. Better drop all of that and just run for president, because then things will be better.
Nothing could go wrong with that.
Yeah, really. If you think so, obviously you're crazy or something.
We should probably stop talking about this now.
Yeah, probably. Cubes! So we're like out of topics though, right?
I mean, if I'm not gonna get into that topic. That's controversial.
Let me see if anyone's watching and cares enough to submit a topic.
There's a spy around here.
Centric, do y'all wanna...
Oh, there's one thing we started talking about, then we completely just dropped it.
What?
Paid mods coming back.
Did we drop it? I just thought we ran... Oh,
No,
right,
we
we just
just-
went on a
we
whole
com-
tangent.
Yeah, we just go on a whole tangent of how
Everything
great Fallout 4 is
else.
gonna be.
And then that became Acid Storms and...
And then TF2 news, which was actually pretty normal for a while, and then now we're talking about Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton.
Wow, people hate our podcast.
What do you mean?
We have 0 viewers and we actually lost a follower.
Wow.
Wow.
Let's never do this again.
Do it next week at the same time.
Of course. But yeah,
Don't
people seem
learn.
to really hate this. GG
Oh
us.
god, they're podcasters now. Oh boy.
Well, remember, this is the first time we've done this in,
Ever.
yeah, ever, and I didn't really see a pop-up come up. Did that come up?
Did Tav not announce the thing? This explains a bit, actually.
I'm gonna go check real quick. I guess, closing comments?
We were gonna talk about the paid mods again, remember?
Oh, right. Paid mods.
We went on a tangent about how
Oh.
we went on a tangent. We're the
Now
best.
we're going on another tangent.
Maybe there's a reason people
Yeah,
don't
it
like
wasn't
watching
announced.
this.
It wasn't announced.
God damn it.
Yeah, the recent announcement was July 23rd, FNAF stream featuring John's mom to Saturday.
Oh, that explains some things.
And some stuff.
Next time we do a podcast, we'll make sure to actually announce it.
Yeah, that would probably be a good thing. But anyway,
Paid mods coming back. No, wait, I think we did talk about paid mods.
very briefly, but I
We
have some
we
more to
didn't
say
really
about
voice
it.
our opinions on it.
How do you all feel about the paid mods?
You guys discuss it real quick. I have to take a phone call. Oh, never mind, I don't. Someone else picked it up. Kane first, let's get your opinion.
Alright, say, I don't know, I'm going off the Skyrim paid mods. People were charging $5 for the Islander in Skyrim. No. But
Yeah.
I would pay like $3 to $5 for like a total conversion. I would do that.
Hmm.
But not for one weapon that was ripped straight out of a different game.
Did you
Or
hear
like-
about that back in 2012? Or 2013 it might have been? You know that Dishonored mod you showed me the other day, Kane?
Yeah.
Bethesda, when it first came out, Bethesda pulled it from Steam because instead of making their own Corvo model, someone just copy-pasted Corvo's model from Dishonored directly into Skyrim and called that their own mod.
Right.
And
Oh,
Bethesda
God.
was like, that's not how we know. This is not okay to do.
Mm.
You done goofed. You stole our shit. And that brings me to why I saw paid mods as such a train wreck last time they used them. All the theft.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of stealing.
For example, I remember one case, someone made a better agriculture mod, which introduced fishing into Skyrim.
And it was like using another mod
He
completely.
used... It was the whole package of agricultural stuff, and part of that package was somebody else's fishing mod, but he didn't credit the person who made that fishing mod. So he was taking money for the pack. Well, the original fishing mod was free, so he was getting paid for somebody else's work.
Yeah, that's bad.
And the guy who made the fishing mod said, Bethesda, what the hell's this? And Bethesda pulled both the fishing mod and the whole pack.
Bethesda, that is not how you solve problems.
Don't just take it away. Wait, that's what they did with paid mods too. Damn it, Bethesda. But still.
That's like when my little brother and my little sister get into an argument about whose thing is which, or who's playing with whatever. I'm just
I'll
like,
just
no,
take it and
neither.
smash it.
Like, it's my donut. No, it's my donut. Now it's my donut.
It's like, it's my donut. No, it's mine. While you were arguing about the donut, I ate it.
And it's jelly, and I hate jelly, but it was delicious.
From Todd Howard.
From Todd Howard. Oh,
Why is
Todd Howard.
giving me donuts?
Todd Howard, don't kill us. Please.
Todd
Good day,
Howard,
Todd.
please give me a hat.
Give us the games. Give us all of the free. Todd
There
Howard's
is no
not going
modest
to give
pile
us
of
free.
hat in Fallout 4. I will be disappointed.
You can
That
make
actually
one
remi-
with the
that
creation
actually-
kit.
That actually reminds me of a topic, but I'll discuss this once we're done with the whole paid mods thing. We got another thing with paid mods. The amount that if they say that it's to help the mod creators, you know, like give back to the mod creators, but they're getting such a small percentage.
Yeah, Patreon. That's what that's for.
I mean, it's like, don't you think like they're the ones making the mod? Like, shouldn't they be getting the most amount of money out of it?
That's logic.
I see why they get minimal, but I agree that they should be getting... It goes, in the current form anyway, Bethesda gets the medium cut, Valve gets the biggest cut, and the modder gets the smallest cut. I feel like the modder should either have the medium or match Bethesda, and then Valve takes the
Yeah.
big one. I see their reasons for doing it like this, because, you know, Valve's the one keeping the game on Steam, making the majority of the sales. Bethesda's the one that made the original game that they're modding. But at the same time, the modder's the one that did the work on that particular product, which it does become at that point an official product.
Yeah.
And on that grounds, I think Can't Spy.
Don't tell me to not do it, and then you go and do it.
It was Reflex. But on that way of looking at things, I feel like the modders are being screwed a bit.
Yeah.
Hopefully they do paid mods a lot better in Fallout 4.
Again, I still feel like if I remember correctly, Todd Howard said that there was no plans for that coming to Fallout 4.
I hope not, but more recently than we've seen him, we've seen stuff saying they're bringing it back, so.
But it's Todd Howard, John.
He's Bethesda's golden boy.
It's Todd John Howard.
Gabe Johnson. We're done.
I'll have my engineers invest. I will invest the lemon!
Low-cal calzones.
We should really organize next tomorrow, like not tomorrow, but like next week's podcast.
Yeah.
This was just like all over the place.
Well, that's kind of what a podcast is.
I know, but usually people stay on track.
Nah.
Usually.
Nah. But
I'm sorry, have you ever watched the Co-optional podcast?
have you ever met any of the people you're podcasting with?
Have you ever podcast?
Actually, yes, I have. But irrelevant. In the terms of paid mods, I feel like the first and highest priority would be to make sure they're not actually using somebody else's mod in theirs.
Yeah. I was actually kind of thinking, like, maybe they should... Came behind you, Pyro.
Okay, you can have that one.
But I was kind of thinking maybe they should do, like, if they're gonna do paid mods, maybe do, like, the, Xbox thing.
That was the best sound
Did
effect.
you just throw up all over your microphone?
I had an Uber charge and a spy stabbed me. I was keeping it for so long and even alerted Kane of a Pyro just to save it.
And
a
that
spy
made you
just
vomit?
Spy.
It legitimately sounded like you were just hurling all over your mic.
Good.
It was amazing. I hear Brendan makes that noise, and then I turn around and there's just a cloak.
Somewhere a child died for that sound to be made.
God damn it!
But anyway, I was thinking maybe have, like, if they're gonna do like a paid mods thing, maybe make it to where it's like they can kind of do it like a TF2 sense, where it's like if you want a paid mod, like you upload it to the workshop, it gets
And if we
voted
like
on.
it, we'll give you a
Yeah,
cut.
it's like it's like given like on like maybe on the Steam like sale page as like a DLC or something. So that way the mod creators get the most out of like the most money out of everything.
Right. That would be, in my opinion, a better way to do it than just saying whoever wants to can charge, and we'll just take the money without really looking at it until someone says, hey, there's a problem, go look at it.
Yeah. So that
Charges
way they
$20.
can actually before Bethesda actually allows to be added to the game as a paid DLC or something, it's actually, you know, reviewed and see, oh, okay, everything's fine, nothing's stolen, everything's original, nothing's like
Right.
operated from some like TV show, movie, or anime or something.
But see, they would need essentially a whole other department for that, and I totally understand them not wanting to hire that entire other department, but unless they intend to make...
John,
What?
mind you.
Thanks. But unless they intend to change the way the system works, they're going to need that other department.
Yeah. Or hell, just even have it like, you know, like
Have
like
community
volunteers.
members. Have
yeah.
other community members do it,
Yeah.
and just pay them a small bit.
Or don't pay them. Volunteer work.
Who would want to do that?
I don't know, ask Jones.
That's actually a really good point. God damn it.
Oh my god, it's so crappy.
What is?
Look at the chat.
Ha.
So what's your opinion on how they should do this, John?
Like I said, if they're gonna do paid mods, they should just have a department or somebody that checks each mod, make sure there's nothing from it that matches anything else on the workshop.
Yeah.
And I know that's a big process that would take hours, but still.
Damn it.
I just watched robots come out of like freaking Easter egg trash cans.
Yeah, that's their spawn animation.
That is weird. They look like little like candy eggs.
Donka Senor.
But anyway, anything else related to Fallout 4?
I want it.
Oh, right, I was gonna add this. Everyone knows in the past that, again, I know, John, I've covered this to death, but I kind of want to hear everyone else's opinion on it.
Go right ahead.
Everyone pretty much knows that in the past that Bethesda and Valve have done a TF2 promotion or... Well,
They
yeah,
is
TF2
buddy-buddy.
promotion. Yeah, they're very, what John said, buddy-buddy. Almost every Bethesda game that's come out, like Dishonored, Skyrim,
Fallout
What else?
3.
Fallout 3. Yeah, Fallout 3, but
Was
not
it 3
New
in New
Vegas.
Vegas? Not in Vegas? 'Cause
Not
that
New
was
Vegas. That was Obsidian.
But then again, Wolfenstein and
Wolfenstein
Dishonored.
Wolfenstein got promotional items.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Wolfenstein and Dishonored did. So, not sure why New Vegas didn't. Probably because they couldn't come up with anything to do for the Pip-Boy, and I can see why.
Yeah. And then again, there weren't. I'm just gonna leave that alone. But do you think that there'll be any like new promotional items for Fallout 4, Doom, and Dishonored 2?
I'm hoping there are for all of these, because first of all, Bethesda this year at E3, I know we say this all the time, but they nailed it. In my opinion, they won E3. This has been the first year where a developer has shown multiple games, and I walk away. And I walk away from the conference. Of course, I wasn't actually there, but I walk away from watching the conference and say, I want all of this, except the ESO expansion pack, but I don't count that as a game.
And the card game.
And that other
Okay,
MOBA.
here's how
Okay,
like how...
3 out of 4. 3 out of 6.
There was a MOBA announced?
That
Yeah.
combat thing.
Oh, right, I'm kinda interested in that. I'm just not as hyped for it. Like, I'm interested in what they're gonna do with that. I'm just they got this game. And I like TF2, and I'll probably never walk away from TF2.
Right.
TF2 year only.
Yes, TF2 is it's my baby.
But yeah, so hopefully Fallout, Doom, Dishonored 2, they all have stuff.
Yeah.
I know Brandon and I were trying to think of good ones that they could have for Dishonored 2.
Ow.
One was the crossbow.
Corvo's crossbow as a reskin of the Crusader's crossbow.
Yeah. Emily's little balaclava thing for all classes.
Or just the spy.
Or the suit.
The
Maybe
suit.
Corvo's suit for like the soldier or spy or something.
I'm gonna say
Corvo's
no to
reskin
that.
of the Islander?
Way too big.
Not even that, just because the hornblower suit that the soldier has is identical to Corvo's already, pretty much, when he's on the blue team.
Yeah. But then again, they did add robot hats.
What does that mean? I don't see how that's relevant, but okay.
You don't remember robo crates?
Yeah.
They were the exact like 64 hats or whatever. They were just completely reskinned to be metal.
Yeah,
That was
but
the
this
only thing
is like a promo item. They can't. I understand it being a reskin, so as no, buy this entire other game for a new incredible advantage. Cough, cough. Payday 2, Hotline Miami 2, cough, cough. But I don't know. I feel like TF2, if they're gonna do stuff like that, they probably wouldn't do Corvo's full suit.
Yeah. Maybe a sword or something for the demo man.
Actually, yeah, Corvo's collapsing blade.
As
That'd be-
like an Islander reskin or like a
We already have a lot of Islander reskins, but maybe a
Who
Claymore
cares?
reskin. Something good.
I was thinking for Fallout 4 they could do like John behind you. They could do like a like the laser rifle. They could turn that into like a Pomson reskin,
That'd be pretty cool.
or like the laser pistol being a replacement for the Righteous Bison.
And the BFG could be like a rocket launcher.
Well, I mean, yeah, they have the original, which is the Quake rocket launcher.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, Quake was. Is that a Bethesda game or is that a?
id.
Yeah, that's an id game.
Which was bought by Bethesda.
So
That's true.
yes, it is a Bethesda game.
So yeah, the Quake. What does? No. What did the original come with? What did it like come for? Exactly.
Quake 2003? No. Quake something.
Yeah, it was Quake something. Let's just.
Or
go with
was it
that.
Unreal Tournament?
I don't know. I'm gonna Google it.
Penis launcher.
What? Oh, right. That's what everyone calls it.
It's because that's what it is.
What?
Yeah, it's because of how it looks like it's being held from the crotch.
Yeah, have you not used it in first person?
I have just never made that connection. Uh-oh.
The
disappointed.
original was awarded in genuine quality to players who purchased Quake 4 on Steam before 10 a.m.
There's 4
PDT
Quakes?
There's
on
a lot
August
more than
8th,
4 Quakes.
2011. It was also awarded in unique quality to players who purchased the QuakeCon bundle before August 6, 2012 at 10 a.m. PDT.
Huh.
And apparently there's a unique, a genuine, a strange, and a collector's edition of this thing, so holy crap.
Well, there's a unique of every weapon.
Well, I know that, no crap, but I'm surprised in how, like, a genuine, a strange, and a collector's edition.
What's a collector's edition?
It's
TF2?
essentially you get a chemistry set, and you just fill it with like 90. Well, it's like 100 versions of the same weapon. There are 2 spies, and they're like mosquitoes. Mommy, help. But on a serious note, it's stupid gnats. Seriously, these things are pissing me off, and I think I killed the last one. It's essentially where you get 100 of the same item, put it in a chemistry set that's like special, and then it comes out with a collector's edition, and these things are worth a lot of money. And by a lot of money, I mean a lot of metal.
How much proper dosh? Money, money, money.
I'm not sure, but you can sell these for a lot of keys.
Interesting.
But remember, you're getting like 100 of these things. Or more.
Drop system
Well,
is best system.
That's what.
If you're
we
patient,
do
eventually you'll get it.
Yeah, but it's gonna take like... You're like, that's like accounting like you're gonna get the same item every drop. Remember, you only get 10 drops a week.
Yeah, I know.
That would at least take you like a year.
Nah.
Or more.
There are,
Definitely more.
until I went on my crafting rampage the
Oh,
other
never
day.
mind, it's 200.
Scrap.tf. Just get a drop, trade it in for an item, and boom.
Actually, it's true. You could just trade
Yeah.
up through every drop.
It's 200 uniques to get a collector's edition. John,
Yeah.
you can get a collector's edition of the Man Melter.
Don't care.
Make it, and I also got you a Strange Fire kit.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
Turn that. You can apply multiple things to one item.
Yeah, no, that's how I made my Strange Liberty Launcher a kill streak. Or my genuine offhand a kill
Oh no,
streak.
I'm not talking about just kill streaks. I'm talking about qualities. I think.
I still want a Strange Genuine, but I don't think that's a thing.
It is.
Is there an upper hand Strangifier? Please tell me there's an upper hand Strangifier.
We've been through this. There's not. It's you can only get them from crates.
All OP anyway.
Well, I guess since we're out of topics for now, I guess we end it here.
I guess. Kane, anything else to say?
See you all in hell, but otherwise, no.
I can't wait for that.
Mentality
I will
was
have fun
strangely
torturing
quiet.
That's
He,
because he's not here.
he left like
Wait.
an hour ago.
I didn't even know. I thought he was just being really quiet.
I didn't even notice until like 5 minutes ago. But yeah, he's just kind of left. He's playing Alien vs. Predator. Or he was. But now he is gone. By mentality.
Don't understand this game mode.
You killed
It's
the
actually-
little robots. Hey, the
It
three of
makes
us
smiley.
are top of the leaderboard for our team.
Oh wow.
Funny, because I'm just making a smiley face in the wall.
Was it an update
That
that
says a
allowed you to
lot
pick
about
up
the skill of our
weapons?
team. Yeah, that's partly gunmetal. And then
Okay, I got really concerned when I saw that. Don't know
Wait,
why.
what are you guys talking about?
ability to pick up class weapons.
Oh yeah.
And then everyone now just drops an ammo crate, which counts as that.
So thanks everyone for viewing, if anyone was actually watching, or if this is being viewed on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm gonna bet most of the views on this one come from YouTube on account of the other one not being announced.
But hope everyone enjoyed. We'll be back well, not same time. But
Probably question mark earlier.
Yeah, I was sleeping.
You woke up before Brandon got here, so
Yeah. Fair point.
I've been gone all day.
yep. We only started like 3 hours late, it's fine. I mean, what? We started right on time. Conveniently, the time will be earlier next week.
Sure.
Yeah, I know.
Why is there just a little robot freak?
Because of
That is offensive to robots everywhere.
all
Oh.
robots are freaks. You cannot tame me.
Damn it, Kane, I didn't know you were a racist. You're fired.
Damn it.
Well, thanks everyone for watching, but we're gonna go ahead and cut the stream now.
Yeah, before we say anything,
Adios.
anything worse. Bye, everybody.
See you later.
Don't forget to tune in tomorrow for Five Nights 4 Hype. Alright. Bye, people.
I want to see John piss himself.
Yeah, you will. Bye.
SeanPissesHimself.org. Reveal the truth.
All over the webcam. There won't be a webcam.